Hey everybody, Brad, Decatur, Northwest Homeseekers. I wanted to get on here and give you guys the market update for quarter two in King County here, 2019. So it's now July. I can't believe it, but we're already halfway through the year, and it's a good time to recap and see what's going on. So the second quarter is definitely a lot different than the first quarter. January, February, March were pretty big appreciation months. In my opinion, we were kind of just doing a recovery from the last downturn from June to December of last year, where we saw definitely a downturn in prices as far as values going down. So we kind of recovered from that and had some huge appreciation months in the first quarter, and that has now leveled off. So second quarter, the last 3 months, the median price range, not to be confused with the average, the median was about 700,000, and that in King County, and that stayed consistent the last 3 months. It honestly has barely changed at all. Average price point is actually above 800,000, but the median has been super consistent. So yeah, things have kind of leveled off as far as price goes, but we are still in a seller's market. So looking at months of inventory, we're still at about the high ones, 1.8, 1.7 months of inventory, which is similar to where we were just basically the last few months. It hasn't changed a lot. We saw more inventory towards the end of last summer, which is kind of one of the reasons why the supply and demand was off, and we saw a little bit of a downturn then. And then what does it all mean for sellers and buyers? So for sellers, it's still a good market. We're in the summer right now. It's been a little bit slower lately, I would say, especially at the higher price points. It can be super competitive, by the way, at the lower price points. I've been seeing that with some clients. If you're like 300 to 500, it's like really competitive because there's a lot more buyers that are pre-approved for that amount than there are a million. So kind of makes sense. But if you're a seller, you should be able to get what you're asking for or more. The list to sale price ratio for all properties in King County is 100.5. So if it's priced correctly in a desirable neighborhood, nice property, then it should sell, and you should probably actually be getting multiple offers, especially if you're in the lower price point. You definitely will be if it's priced correctly. Buyers, if you're in that zone where it's kind of first time home buyer territory, then it is going to be it's still pretty competitive for you. There's not tons and tons of inventory and no buyers. So it's still pretty competitive out there. But the great news for buyers and sellers in the whole market is actually the interest rates. Interest rates are so good right now. If you are a buyer and you're thinking about buying for the first time, or if you're a seller and maybe you need to refinance, anyway, definitely should be taking advantage of these interest rates. They are, super, super low right now. Not as low as like historical lows from like 2016, but they're definitely really low, especially because we thought that they were going to be going up from what the Fed announced. So pretty excited about that. And that's your market update. If you have any questions about your specific neighborhood or neighborhoods you want to be exploring as a buyer, or just want to talk about the market in general, I'd love to talk to you. It's never too early, so give me a call or shoot me a text. Thanks. Bye.